all about money at the end of the day. Hi, Facebook, YouTube. Thanks a lot for signing in. I hope you guys can hear me. Thanks a lot for signing in. We are here today to talk about money. Is my background too disturbing? I think so. It's too disturbing. I should have actually slowed it a little bit down. But then, anyways, it's fun. I'm trying out and experimenting various thing, but I think it's too fast. Great. Let me just pause it. I think it's too fast. Okay, let's keep it that way. That looks much better because the money is moving too fast and is really disturbing me. I think that's much more better in terms of money, right? So, guys, welcome everyone. As you know, today the theme Deek show is money management. That's what most of the people have picked yesterday. That's let's talk about money and let's work around that. So whatever questions you have, ask on your comments column and I will try my best to reply. You can ask me any questions with regards to money. What I say all my shows, you can ask me anything between birth and death and feel free to ask in whichever way you want and I will give you an answer in the best possible way. So again, back to the show. So let me know what you want to know about, what you want me to ask about, and all about money can be asked in this show. So let me see who all, and Facebook, YouTube, you got to ask in the comments column and so that I can reply to it, right? So let me see who's on Instagram. Hi, Colleen. Hi, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining in. Let's give a couple of minutes for people to join. The topic is all about money management and finance. So make sure you ask questions with that regards and with that relative thing, right? So that I can reply to it, right? Parley G07 is asking the first question, which is the best business for any teenager while studying? There is a lot of business teenagers can do, but at the end of the day, whatever business you do, make sure you don't leave your studies and try to make a difference, because most of the teenagers or the youth, when they get their money coming in, when they get their finance working out, slowly the interest of studies falls down. That is a very big issue. Many people drop out for college going for this great dream of business, which kind of irritates you, which kind of bothers you, because the core education which you have is not being tapped. The core education which you need is not being tapped. So you will be fooled with time. So whatever business you get into, if you're studying as a teenager, never ever think of leaving your studies once that money starts flowing in. Okay, what is the best business? There is a lots of business. If you have an idea right now, start planning for it, start working for it, start designing for it, create that business, right? So start experimenting, start testing it. Now, for example, there is lots of Amazon retailers, you have not network marketing that much, but selling other people's product, drop shipment. There's so many things you can make money out of it. Instead of spending time in enjoying with friends and have a lot of entertainment, it is best to work on something else which adds more value to you, right? I hope I've answered that question. So let's go to the next question. Shekhar is asking, Balinder Shekhar, how to start up without less money? It depends on the startup idea and it's nothing to do with money at the end of the day. The question here is that how much money your idea needs rather than how to make a startup with less money. People don't understand this thing. Every idea needs a certain level of investment. If that certain level of investment is needed for that startup, you need to work out to find out that how to do that through that way. It's not never. No, see, people are asking how to start a business with less money. The point is not about that. What's your business? What's your idea? If that is clear, you will come to know how much money it needs, what investment it needs, and what you got to work on from that. So don't get this confusion going on, thinking that everything works from that point, right? Hi, Hush Fearly Dawn. Thanks a lot, everyone who has joined in. Randhir is saying, I'm really depressed. I don't want to tell you why. I don't want to tell why. Bye, sir. Okay, if you don't want to tell, I can't do anything, right? So there's many people who's joining in. What are the objectives of what? Which books do you recommend from learning about money? Now, it's not about, see, more than learning about money, It's to manage your money in the best possible way. Managing money means it don't start with once you start. Your pocket money, which your father gives you, how do you manage that? It starts from there. The first money, 1 rupee which gets into your hand, what do you do with that? The concept of everything of money is first save. That is the core of anything, right? Now, a certain book to manage money, I would rather recommend instead of learning about money, it should be much more like what type of money do you need in your life? Now, for example, learning about money is what? If you work very well, if you work very hard, you will get promoted in the jobs and you will make money. So it's not about the learning of money. What you have to focus on is that is what type of money making way is most suitable for your feel or your comfort, because some people are good at stocks, some people are real estate, some people are interested in their own growth, some people are trying to work on various other projects which they base commission and make it. So there's many ways about learning about money, but then what people do, they generally learn about all the money, which is again waste of time again, right? So whatever you're getting in, get in deep, go into details, and then first thing when money comes, what comes into your head? Savings. Okay, study about savings. Next thing is find the book related to savings. Then the next thing, what happens? Investment will be the next mind thing which comes about money. Okay, what are the different investment opportunities? Buy a general book which talks about all about investment. Read about all about those investments. After reading all of them, which I'm feeling more comfortable with, and then go on getting those things and building up from there. I hope, Rahul Nayan, I've answered the question. I am I'm not talking about investments here. I'm talking about specifically on managing your money and the personal finance. That's what, if you want investment, then it's a different session, right? I don't want to mix up, because here everyone is mixing up on investment, right? Of how to start a business. That's a different discussion altogether. If you want me to talk about that side of things, let me know. I can talk about the business and the investment side of things, right? Everyone's asked me that question, which is the best business? Which is the best business? Your business is the best business. Learn how to invest on yourself. If you invest on yourself, automatically the money is going to come to you with time. So make sure, Sharma, that is very, very clear. So how much money is important in your life? That's a very good question. So that is asked by Pramod Raj. Right? How much money is important? It depends on your desires. It depends on your dreams. It depends on your family system and their expectation as to how much money is needed. Some people just need money to eat, drink, and have a good shelter and have a good sleep. You're good with it. You're happy with it. But then what happens? Your wife wants a good car. Your wife wants that great thing. Your husband wants you to gift him something and all that things going on. Then you need more money. And children, now when children comes in, what's the next step? How much money they need? So when you're adding more children into your family, obviously the importance of money will also increase. Money is just one part of the equation about life. There are many ways of understanding money. As I said, relationship, education, health, finance, and love. All these 5 should be balanced. That is when positivity is understood. If not, you're going on some other track. Mayur is asking, what comes first, money or goals? I would say both, but then more focused on your goals, because if you achieve your goals, obviously in future you would make more money, right? So yeah. So thanks a lot for all the comments. How to get money while I'm sleeping? People have all this fantasy of this passive income. People have all this fantasy of sleeping and making money. People have all this fantasy of getting this free money, and they go for various shortcuts to get this free money. Guys, I will tell you something. If you need to get money while I'm sleeping, the only way you got to do is to invest. But the point here is that it's not blind investment, because if you gamble and invest, if you have blind investment, I'm telling you, you will not have proper sleep. So what you need to do here is what is that thing which gives me the passive income, where I'm properly having the knowledge over the passive income and this return which comes into my life, so that you can have a peaceful sleep. Many people invest in very shortcut monies, and when they don't get the return, their sleep is gone. So the point is, sometimes you go after money where your sleep goes. So you'll get that money, but your sleep is gone. So at the end of the day, you should know how to differentiate it. This is to 7x VW, right? Okay, Abhi is asking next question. How to control our spending and start saving? First thing to start controlling your spending is track it. Many people don't track their spending. Track means have a personal application, have a a mobile application where you can track the money which is coming in and track your money which is going out. To every single paise or to a single rupee which you're spending has to be tracked. Which means if you're spending 1 rupee, write it in that, okay, I spend 1 rupee. Once you start tracking on a daily basis, once you start making it on a monthly basis, when you look back, automatically the truth will be shown. Where you're spending my money more, where can I save more, where can I get that? So that is first point. If you don't track money, the money will start slipping from your hand. But if you track that, your money will be standing more on your hand. That is point number 1. Second thing is how to start saving is first save and then start spending. So basically you might be, let's say for an example, you're making a salary of 10,000 rupees. Or okay, let's say 10,000 rupees as an average, right? So when the money comes 5,000, I'm saving. That's it. I'm only going to live with 5,000, the remaining of the 5,000. When you start doing that, you're first saving and then you're spending. Many people spend, what is left, you save. Do it the other way around. First save, what is left, spend. If you do that, that is two tips were based you can start saving money onto. Okay, so Sharma, I'm talking about that itself, how to manage money. So this is the topics which you want. Managing money is about how do you, when you get 10,000 rupees, what I'm doing about that 10,000 rupees. It's all about that, right? I don't know from where people of other languages are coming in. It's just flooding it. Just hold on a second, guys. Guys, I only know English. There's a lot of Arabic things which is going on. So I really don't know how to respond to that. So let me go to the next question on YouTube. How to build a career with money. Now, if you want to build career with money, it's all about self-investment. Self-investment means you need to spend money for your education, for your skills, to add on to your career. Maybe you got your masters, maybe you got to do your various technical trainings. And with that money, you're going to invest in yourself, which increases your value in the marketplace. When that market values increase, automatically your career starts improving with time. That is how you got to build your career with money. Next is question by Ashish Kadakia. Is it all about learning about money from books or different types of money? I'm comfortable with, or there is a formula or an ancient wisdom about money. Okay. Many people tell you this fantasy stories of attracting money, having this ancient wisdom of saving money. At the end of the day, it's your attitude towards money. There is a great quote by one of the person. If you love your money like a lover, it will always stay with you forever, right? Which means you have to give utmost care on every penny which you're spending, everyone who's using your money. Now, for example, if someone asks you, how much money do you have? You should have a number to tell them. How much you have in your purse? You should have a number to tell them. That is the greatest formula of anything. Knowing what I have and knowing to what I'm spending. That is the wisdom for any person. If I'm experimenting, you should know on what you're experimenting also, right? And that is how you do it. Don't look at for these great magical formulas to multiply money or whatever it is. At the end of the day, if you can bring value to the marketplace, you can charge or ask people for money and they will pay you if you're really worth for it, right? So I hope I've answered the question. Right, so Anish, you got the answer. You say nice, so I understand you have got that answer. Next question here is that what is the basic maths required for money? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and obviously compounding. These are the main factors of maths, money, and nothing else, right? Obviously, you can add on more, but it doesn't make any sense at the end of the day. So back, oh, what's happened here on my chats? Okay. Sir, can you talk about basics of physics? I don't know, why do you want me to talk about basics of physics? I'm talking all about money. How much money is important? How much important is money? As I told you, it's only 5 aspects of life, which is the relationship, education, health, finance. It comes fourth, and love. So that is one part of it, right? So I hope I've answered the question. Priyanka, thanks a lot. Thank you for all the hi. Felisa is asking a good question. Can money buy happiness? No, money can never buy happiness. That is why I'm saying it's only one part of life. You have all the money and no money to share with someone. What is the use of the money? You have all the money but no health to use that money or enjoy that money. What is the use of money? You have all the money but your relationship is completely broken. You don't have a wife, you have 5 wives, a lot of divorces going on in your life. What is the use of money? So the question here is where is your true happiness? Yes, money is one part of the happiness because it gives you the power to live your life the way you want to live. So that is the one side of money, right? So I hope I've answered that question, Felisa. Shushant is saying, if our expenditure is less than your earning, then you are rich. Yes, you can say it from one point of view, but then whatever you earn, you're not utilizing the money in the right way, then again, you don't actually end up being rich at the end, right? I'm not talking about feelings here, guys. I'm just talking about money management based on your personal finance. How do you work it from that point, right? What is the exact difference between necessary and want? Necessary is, as I said, the physiological needs. You know, I don't know how many of you know the triangle. What's that? Maslow's triangle in commerce. So basic necessity is, you know, food, clothing, shelter, obviously a bit of security. That is the main thing. Want, obviously, you want a lot of things in life, but at the end of the day, is that really satisfying you? You can have a mobile to just phone call because that's all you're going to use. But why do you need an iPhone if you are actually only using for phone call? I know many people who have an iPhone just because they want to show people that they have an iPhone, but the only thing they do is just calling. So you don't need an iPhone just to call, right? So everything is a tool. If you can utilize it in the best possible way, then it is good for you, right? Sushant Singh, difference between money and wealth, make us understand. See, if you look at money point of view, it's just cash, right? It's just money. It's just numbers, rupees, dollars. Those are all things which are related to money. Wealth can be differentiated in various other ways. What is true wealth? Some people say wisdom. Some people say love. Some people say relationship. Some people say. So the true wealthy person is a person who has these 5 things in balance, which I keep telling. Relationship, education, health, finance, and love. It's when you have that in balance, you are a wealthy person, right? Wealthy, rich, it comes on a similar stage, right? Munaza, how would you like things to be different? How would you like things to be different? I didn't understand what that is. Can I watch the replay of this live session? Yes, it will be saved on my IGTV or on my YouTube, whichever form you're watching, I will be there, right? So hi Unisha, hi Poetic Soul. Shaker is saying, I'm talented, but I feel fear to start a business. Please suggest. See, you think that you're talented, but the point here is that is your talent valuable to the world is a question which you need to ask. Because if it's not valuable to the world, again, it's of no use at the end. So what you have to understand here is that now you are fearing to start up a business because somewhere around you don't know how to start a business or what is there in the business things. So what you need to do is that first understand those side of things so that you have a better understanding of the businesses or better understanding of your things, and then you work it up from that point, right? So it is not about, so the why the fear is coming somewhere around as you have information business, so the other, right? Sushant saying, but in these days, money is like Girlfriend never stays if you love it or not. So it depends on how much you love the person, because love can bound a lot of relationships if you truly know how to love it, right? SBK official, hi, it's been a long time I didn't see you. I hope everything is good with you, right? Felicia, I've already talked about it. Money or honey, which is most important? I really don't know what you mean to say by honey, but obviously both I would say, which is the honey to eat, right? Honey is good, right? So nowadays everything is money, right? People treat well only when you have money and you're rich and according to status, right? Not really, actually. It's not everything are revolving around money. There are many people who have money, but after you die, people tell all bad things about you. So it's not about having money gives you, yes, having money will give you that status, but if it's fake status, that money has no value at the end of the day. So make sure you get that clear, Shihalik, right? Poetic Soul is asking, who's your inspiration? Any person? My inspiration is you people who ask me these questions. Those are my inspiration. My inspiration is my work. The more I spread positivity, the more people understand positivity, that inspires me more to do about it, right? So my point is revolving around that and nothing else, right? So many people think that there's people, but it's nothing to do with people. It is much more than that. सर एक ही थिंकिंग जो रॉन्ग है उसमें फंस गया है, उसके बारे में कैसे? I'm just talking about money management now. So money is not important, but talent is very important. To experience is necessary too. See, guys, if you have talent, if you can't utilize that talent to generate a career, then again the talent is also a waste of time. It just builds up your ego with time. Even though with birth you have a certain talent, even though you have a skill which you gain with experience, you need to keep polishing it until it creates a revenue for you, right? So make sure you get that very, very clear. How much minimum money and how much less money we can start a business? You can freaking start a business with even 1 rupee, but you should know how to do it. If you have 1 rupee, how do I buy something for 1 rupee and sell it for 2 rupees? If you can keep doing that 1 rupee into 2 rupee, 1 rupee into 2 rupee, 1 rupee into 2 rupee, you are in business. So the minimum money is 1 rupee. If you don't have minimum money, have something with you. You have your jacket, sell the jacket, the money will come. And with that money, how do I buy another jacket and sell the jacket? So it's based on that. So there is no minimum money to start a business. You can even start with 1 rupee. Or now, for example, I'm doing my sessions. I'm doing completely free of charge. I'm not expecting anything, but I can charge for my sessions and make money out of it. But I'm never ever going to do it. That's a different thing at the end of the day. So my objective is more about giving this completely back to this world, completely free of charge. Today morning, I talked to a lady, right, with some marriage issues. I almost talked to her for 1 hour. So that's the service which I'm giving, but I'm not charging her. That's a different story. But I can obviously charge her 5,000 to 10,000 rupees for that hour. Right? So is there anything which I have which the world needs and how I can charge it? That's how you start up a business. Right? Hrithik is saying, sir, civil engineers have a lot of money, but life is nothing. Enjoy or mourn. I don't understand the last thing. At the end of the day, in every job there is money. And that is what I believe in. So what is your motivation quote? Life is all positive. There's nothing called negativity. Harsh is saying, how can a student earn along with the study? Go work. That's what I always tell any student. If you have your evening time, go and work. For me, I started working at the age of 18. I did my BSc, I did my MSc, I did my MBA, everything working and studying. So the first thing and the best way to get money is to work in an organization. When you start working in an organization, it gives you a lot of experience and a lot of future thought process, a lot of experience with people, which slowly you're going to build with time. Thank you for replying. This is you can start business as easily as you said. Yes, that's perfect. That's it. No more questions. Okay, there's questions on YouTube. Ashish, what is the difference between utilizing of money for future growth of money? Utilizing for money for future growth of money. What is the best utilization of money? See, always remember something. How to utilize money? I would obviously say self-growth. When you self-grow, obviously the money is going to be, you're going to be more valuable. If you're more valuable, obviously they're going to pay you more. It's as simple as that. Invest in yourself, increase your value, and get more money out of the system. Now, next question is, do we need money or do we need love? Money, because there's an absence if social, there is absence if social love in society. I didn't understand the question, but half I understood. Do you need money or need to love money? You need to love money the way, see, for guys, money is kind of an energy, right? So that energy should be loved, should be respected, should be given that space, and should be given that interest and focus. If that focus is not given, the interest is not given, someone is going to take their money out of you with time. So if you really look at it, that is the clarity you need rather than anything else. When I say love money, it means loving it for the focus point of view, loving it with that, okay, I love this money, not that love for money, that, I want to love and make a lot of money. That is a different kind of love. That is more of a fantasy. I'm not talking about fantasy here. I'm talking about that love towards that money which you have. So you save it, you respect it, you work on it, and you keep multiplying it in whichever way you want, right? Hi, Purnima ma'am. Thanks a lot for joining in on this show. You can ask me any question with regards to money and money management and personal finance and whatever you are actually looking for. Shiholic is saying, sir, yes, sir, whatever I believe what you said, but reality is completely different. Money makes everything. That is what is reality. No way. Money doesn't make everything. Get this point very, very clear. There are many saints who has no money. You go and bow down in front of them to get the answers of life. There are many great people who don't want money at all and still they're making a difference in life. There are so many NGOs which is working towards the benefit of the community. So how are these people working? There is a drive which is much more bigger than money. I'm doing all my sessions for free. In future, after 10 years, 20 years also, I'm going to do for free. There is no money involved in the stuffs which I do. That is what I tell to the world. So if that is the case, what is the problem, right? So how am I, see, okay, I'm working, I'm getting my money, that's a different thing. But the point here is that there is things which is bigger than money. It's only when you start seeing it, you will understand that. As I said, money is only one part of it. So I like the method of spending. I like your method of spending money. Yeah, so it is actually good, right? So what you need to do is spend on yourself. See, now let me talk about how to divide the money which comes in, right? There's different ways you can actually save money. What I tell people is that first and foremost, the first thing what you got to do is to save. Basics of any money is to save. Once you save and save and save, later you will have various opportunities to attract more money with that money. If you're zero and you keep spending, you don't have the money energy, right? So if you make 1 lakh in your bank account, you are worth for 1 lakh of energy of money. Now, when you invest, don't save and invest the whole 1 lakh. I always tell people, always half. If you're going to go into a business, if you're 1 lakh, only put 50,000. Only start a 50,000 rupees business. Never ever put all 1 lakh and whatever you have into it. So what I tell people is very simple with money. Only buy stuffs and only spend stuff if you can do that thing twice. Only buy stuffs and only spend on stuff if you can buy that twice at that present movement. If you think you can buy a car, you should have the power to buy another car. Only then you're worth for the car. If you want a 1 lakh phone, if you want 1 lakh rupees mobile phone, if you're buying it, you should have 2 lakhs in your bank so that you can buy it twice. If you start doing that, most of your money issues will be solved, right? Ashish on YouTube is asking, do you need money because there is a sense of social love? I really don't understand what's the meaning of social love. What's the meaning of social love? SOCIAL, love. Sometimes people make it so difficult for me to understand social love. Okay, my spelling got wrong. I'm going to a song here. I really don't understand what is social love. If you can explain a little more, I can actually talk more about it, right? Yeah. So let me go back on Instagram. Oh, there's too many questions here. The next question is from Sahiti. Does money bring happiness, sir? Why best friends got married to a person who have more money? She has cried in her marriage. So how important is money? Okay. Now, my why best friend got married to a person who have more money. She has cried in her marriage. How much is see? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Money is not all important, guys. I've been keep repeating my whole show. Relationship first, education second, health third, fourth is money. When you put money first, all the crying will start because the other things are not in sync, right? So what you got to understand here is when you don't have the others in sync, you will start crying. Positivity is when you have everything in balance. So you get married for the money, and then your husband is not that giving you that love, is not giving that support. Obviously, you start crying. So money is important, is one part of it. So make sure you differentiate that, very important, right? Okay. Sir, as a student, this is asked by I am Abhi. I am a student. What are the things and activities that we can do so money management is easier for us future when we start earning? Very good question. See, these are the types of questions which I really want people to ask, right? So it adds value. So Abhi, the first thing what you have to do is first, which form of money is coming into you? Your dad might give you a pocket money. Your dad might give you something, or your mom might give you gifts during your birthdays. Sometimes your cash. You have different festivals. Your mother or parents, your uncles would give you money. The point is, when you get 1 rupee, what do you do with that 1 rupee? That is the most important question everyone should ask yourself. If you get that 1 rupee, what am I going to do with that 1 rupee? If that is well thought and done, you will do the same thing with 1 lakh. You will do the same thing with 1 crore. You will do the same thing with 2 crores or 10 crores. So the point is, what I tell people, the best way is save a little, invest into yourself, invest into some investment things, and then give a little bit to charity. So for example, let's make it, if you're a student, right? So if you are a student, so different forms of family life have different ways of saving money, right? So since you're a student, I will just tell you the student's point of view. So if you get 100 rupees from your dad, think you got a gift, 100 rupees. So first thing, what do? Save 20%, right? Or 25% if you can. So let's divide into 4 easily. Save 25%. The next 25%, what do? Or maybe next more further round, right? So next 25% invest on yourself. With this 25%, you save. How can I invest in my growth? How can I invest in the small trainings? The next thing, so what happens? First you save, you protect yourself financially. Then you invest into the other side of things, which is your growth, which could be health, going to the gym, getting fit, buying books, getting more wisdom, building up relationships, and that's what. Or even taking your parents to a picnic, going for parties with your friends to build up the relationship and who you truly are. The next, now what else? That is 30. Let's make it 25, 20. No, let's make it 30, 30, 30, so that it becomes 90, right? So 31st, and 30 to the next one. And the last 30, 10%, or maybe 5, or whatever it is. Or maybe you can start with 1%. Give it for charity. Now, when it becomes 1 crore also, you have to follow that principle. When it becomes 10 crore also, you got to follow the principle. So if you're putting 1% on charity, when you're putting a 1 crore, it's a lot of money in charity also. That shouldn't stop. So it's that 100 rupees how I'm going to spend. And I'm going to focus that my whole life. I'm going to do that. You can change it based on your needs. Sometimes you'll need more education money. So what you won't save it, you'll invest in education so the next time you get a better salary. So these are the things you got to understand here, so that in future you will be that individual whose core principle is based on that, right? Okay, social love, because there is okay, Ashish is asking me this question: do we need money and need love for money because there is absence of social love in society? Because of the absence of social love, for example, doing your free session without charging, wisdoms, yeah. So I didn't understand that at the end of the day, a hug is much bigger than everything else. At the end of the day, a good smile, a good talk, that actually gives people more than what that money needs, right? Hi Ashu, hi Srikant, thanks a lot for that. Hi Ashi, hi China, hi Remani. Okay, what is this? Guys, I don't want, there's a lot of internal talks going on. If you have a doubt, you can directly ask. So next, if you have a very, very good idea, how to attract money from them, sell your idea. Is there anyone willing to pay for it? That's point number one. If someone is willing to pay for it, charge them and get it. Now I have a great idea of what I'm doing. I can obviously change this to business. So it's not about attracting money. It is how you see money which makes all the difference, right? Shashi is saying some words regarding money and happiness. Money and happiness. Money gives you short-term happiness. That would be the some words with relationship versus money. Money gives you short-term happiness, right? And it's always short-term, right? But you need short-term happiness also at the end of the day, so that keeps you moving to achieve that bigger goal which you want. Okay, so in your life, can you share the importance of reading books and suggest one or two? Now, I'm not here, I will never tell you which book to read. I always tell you, I'm not going to tell you what you're supposed to do. But since about reading, I'll just give you one tip. Never read for entertainment. Always read for growth. Which means many people read books for entertainment. Many people read motivational books for entertainment. Many people read novels for entertainment. Stop doing that. Read books only which gives you growth, which means whatever you want to be in life, Abhi, what you need to do is that go and find out those books related to it and grow. That's what you got to do. What is your interest in? Read that book, grow. Don't just read books for entertainment. Many people wasting time just reading. If you want to flip your life in money, you only need one book. You don't need 10, 15, 20 books to understand these ideas and all that thing and going on. But as you grow, now if you're having a business, you need to read more books to understand about how the business can be done well. That is different. That is actually studying, not reading. That is not, he's not doing for entertainment. He's actually doing for the growth for business. So get this point. I see people reading one book every week. I see, you have to read 100 books in a year. I was like, seriously, entertainment? That's like I'm watching a movie, an inspirational movie. So it's the same thing, my friend. So please make sure when you read books, it is related to your growth and not for time passing or entertainment, right? Sir, why don't you start a company with your great wisdom as own instead of working in others, like social entrepreneurship? See, the thing here is I just want to keep out money outside of what I'm doing. I don't want to bring money. I want to show people how things can be done even without money. Now I can see around altogether 30 to 40 people on Instagram and 10 people around in Facebook. Almost 50 people are listening to me completely free without any money. I want to show people how this can be done. Money is not everything, guys. You can do things much more better and bigger without money. That's what I want to show people, right? So it's not that I don't want to start a company. I decided I don't want to bring money into what I'm doing. So if there's anything, everyone volunteers to do it, right? Everyone works onto that mission to make a world a positive place. When you look for positivity, money has no place. That's what I believe. And that's what I'm trying to show to the world. People pay lots of what I'm doing. My sessions, I can actually charge 1 lakh rupees for what I'm doing. My personal sessions, I can literally charge, 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 rupees per hour. But then if everyone is charging, I thought, why not I do it for free? Just showing people if it's possible or not. If it's not possible, I'll just close the whole thing and move on to what I'm actually doing. So I'm going to do it as long as I can do it. I'm going to do it as long as I can give answers. I'm going to do it as long as one person gets an answer for me on every show. That is what I'm doing, and I'll keep doing it. I hope, Sushant, I've answered the question. Cute Killer is asking the question, how can you be happy all the time without money? Very good question. You can't be in this present world. You need money. I've been keep telling you 5 aspects: relationship, education, health, finance, and love. Finance is important. You can't be completely positive without money. If you don't need money, your wife will need, or a child will need, or your family will need. Right? Zankhana Patel is asking, what is the best way to invest money? I've already talked about it. Invest in yourself. There is nothing more valuable than yourself. And when you increase the value, people will pay money to you. Right? People come and tell me, sir, do this session, we'll pay you. But I go and tell them, I don't need money. Don't ask charges or charge the people who are in the audience. I will come and do it for free, right? So best investment is yourself, because when you grow, your value increases, the money will come in. Now there's various other investments. You have gold, you have real estate, you have stocks. Have a very good knowledge about it before getting into it. But then self-growth, you don't need any knowledge. You just grow and improve and make that difference, right? Sir, I'm a student. Will my business affect my studies? Creative Soul 423. No, why should it affect your studies? But then it might affect your friendship. It might affect your entertainment. It might affect your free time. It might affect your relaxation time. It might affect your vacations. It might affect your holidays. So if you're a student and if you're getting into the business side of things, make sure you do it during your free time, off time, your evening times, late nights, or whatever it is. So the student is a student, so study. But even though if you're running a business, study the business also. So that once you're a student or an achieved student and you finish your studies, so you're much more powerful in the market, right? Sushant Singh, sir, answer my above question. You are skipping it. It's important one. What was the question? I've already, why don't you start a company? I've already talked about it. That was the last question. Hi. Thanks a lot, everyone, for your hi. No money, no money, no more problem. More money, no problem. That is a fact. Rockstar 1999. So keep it in the middle, right? Why do you want no money and more money? Why don't you make it in that middle thing? That is where your life reaches 100%. Okay, sir, we'll connect with you always. Thanks a lot. All thanks to God for that. Abhi, you got the answer. I'm not talking about, sir, you're doing a great job. Free, sir. All thanks to God for that. Are you Malayali? Yes, I am Malayali. I'm actually from Kerala, Kannur, down south, right? Show practical starting a company as an owner. Keep money aside. What I'm saying, social entrepreneurship is show practically starting a company as an owner. I don't want to own anything, guys. I just want to give you the answers which you're looking for, and that is it. I never thought more than that, anything else. Why do people think that I'm always going to make money out of this, what I'm doing? I'm never ever going to do it. After 10 years also, you ask me, I'm going to do it for free. That's a promise which I've given to world, right? So if you want to live, you need money. That's okay, sir. But nowadays, relationship also made up of money. Yes, because everyone is after money. See, there is no love when there is money involved. Many people talk me about passion. What is true passion? You're going to do it because you love doing it and you keep doing it. If you get paid or if you don't get paid, that is passion. So what I'm doing is my passion, my purpose of life. So I'm going to keep doing it if I get paid or if I don't get paid. But for me, I don't want money. I want to do it because I love doing it, and it full stop. If you go from that level, no one can control you or no one can control your emotions at the end of the day. Right? All thanks a lot for all the likes, loves, and all questions. Sir, my question, happy Happy Prixel. My question was, how can I bring investment in my digital marketing business? I'm handling I'm handling few clients, but need to expand. Thank you. Now, if you're actually doing, see, normally I think everyone needs a business discussion here. Everyone is building down this money to that business thing. Now, how to bring in investment in my digital marketing business, how to bring investment. Okay, so the point here is there's different ways to get investment into your business. You can ask angel investors, which people do about. You have venture capitals, which is having companies to invest into you. You have your personal finance to put in your investment. But at the end of the day, if you want to expand your client base, you should have that team to take in that investment, taking that new jobs, because many people ask this investment, you won't have the team to support it, you tend to lose a lot of clients. So what you need to do is rather than looking for investment, if you have a digital marketing business and you're handling few clients, your point is, how can I delegate these stuffs to other people of that other things which I'm doing, pay them a little bit, and then build up more clients which you can manage and hand over the clients which are weak or not that good to your other people. And that is how you build up that business, rather than looking for investments to expand it from nothing to something, right? I hope I've answered that question. Mahima is asking, what's my current job? I work as a regional sales manager for Middle East and South Asia for a gas turbine for a Canadian company, which is deal with gas turbine services. That's what I do, my current job. Right? Thanks a lot for the cute killer, all the love and all. Money is not important, sir, but people looking for money, status. Money, guys, money is important. I never said money is not important. 5 aspects: relationship, education, health, finance, and love, right? So money is important. It is one part of life, but not everything is not money. Money is just one part of things which you need in life, right? How to manage work-life balance? I don't want to talk it right now. It relates to that, right? So that's it, guys. It's almost done. I hope I have answered most of the questions here. Rajini, I'm already going off. Now you're saying hi now. I've already talked a lot about money today. Ashish have one more question. How do you describe money-minded mindset? Greed. That's how I describe. If you're a money-minded mindset is about greed. You just want to make money and nothing more, and everything else works around it. And that's not very practical for you, right? When foreign companies will invest in India, I think a lot of foreign companies are investing in India. I don't think Summit is here. Guys, I really don't know how much I've told you. Next month onwards, every Saturdays, Summit and his team, which is NIMS Mumbai, I think, Sumit, I've told it in the right word. I forgot your team's name. So yeah, so I'm doing shows every Saturdays at 5:30. So next October onwards, every Saturday, Summit has picked a lot of good topics, and I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to come live too in my profile, right? So yeah, so that's it, guys. Rockstar is yes, NMIMS. Yeah, NMIS. Mumbai. It's a university in Mumbai. So I'm just going to do a sessions in October. The details will be coming into my stories and their stories at the end. So stay tuned to watch that. In that also, I think there is something to do with financial management also. So I'm going to talk about that too. So guys, thanks a lot for everyone for the show. My next thing, I always tell, what's the next topic? Next topic happens on Wednesday or maybe Saturdays and Sundays if I don't have a personal session. So what's the next topic? You want to continue with money, or you want to pick some other topic, right? So guys, tell me what's that you want to talk about next topic. All thanks to God, cute killer. So I just want to know what's the next topic. I have a call to go on after this. So let me know what's the next topic which you want me to talk about. I go by votes. Time management. Rajshri is good question. So time management, get vote 1. Any other topic? Countering, or if you want pick time management, pick on time management. Right? Time management, 2 people have come. Great. Okay, time management, it seems like we are voting for time management. Any other counter topics which you want to trigger it out in my... See, as I know, I do all this show for you people. So it is your wish what you want me to talk about and the questions what you have. May you maybe put on Facebook site? Ashish, I didn't understand what does that mean. Best career option, career I've talked about a lot. Time management. So everyone wants time. So 3 votes for time. Work management. Okay, work and time management. Let's do it from that way. So I think most of the people is talking about time management. So what we will do is next topic, which might happen on Wednesday or Saturdays on Sundays based on people's requirement, because I am going into doing video conferences on Saturdays and Sundays, where people can be a part of my webinar or can be part of my show itself, where you will be split up and I'll be there and the other people will be there. So if you're interested to do that, let me know, send me a message, and you can be a part of the show. It's kind of a webinar kind of a thing. So we will work it out from that. Oh, I missed that question, Ashish. Can you write down a list of main points about money that you have discovered? Love money like your lover. Invest in your self-growth. You want me to write about on Facebook? Oh, that's a long thing to do. I'll try to do, but not right now. But there is Ask Deek happens on Mondays, right? So yeah. So that's it, guys. So time management. So if you want to do a video conference with me or part of my webinar Saturdays and Sundays, if you're interested, 5:30, message me on Instagram or on Facebook and we will work at it, right? So the next topic will be time management. I'm not sure, maybe Saturday or Sunday if there is no video conferencing, or it will happen on Wednesdays and Thursdays, right? It is a pleasure, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for all your questions. I hope I've answered you. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you have liked it. I hope I've given you answers, because I think it became a very short topic. I thought it'll go for long, but it didn't. Okay, thanks a lot for that. Right? So I hope you got the answers with regards to money. I know people didn't ask me a lot of questions, which is actually bothering them. But anyways, money is sometimes a very personal topic, and many people can't open up in that crowd about money, right? You can ask about loan, you can ask about how do you save, you can ask about how much do I spend for my parents, you can ask, there's so many questions you could have asked. But anyways, for everything there is a time, and only when the time comes people will ask. And that's what I believe. What's this new button here? Go live with. Guys, I don't think I can go live with anyone, but let me just try it on. Let me see if I can go live with someone. Let me see if I can. I don't know what is going to happen. My voice can go, my sound can go, for anything can happen. Let me see if the government has allowed me to go it. Let me go and see what happens. Maybe my sound might go and I will just sign out, right? So I'm just going to try out. I get these requests from people to see if they can do it. Let me see if they've given me the access to it. I have a lot of people requesting. Let me add that. Waiting. Let's see what happens there. I doubt if it's going. People from China have come in. That's great. Okay, so let me see. I don't know if you can hear me now. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, it won't work. My sound is gone. I'm sure everything will get stuck now. So Facebook, YouTube, thanks a lot for that. It was a pleasure. I'll be signing out. I'm just trying to experiment with Instagram, if people can be a part of my live chat or not. It was a pleasure. I hope you have liked it. I hope you have learned from it. It was a pleasure, guys. Thanks a lot. See you on Saturdays and Sundays if the show exists, or on Wednesday or on Monday. All shows happen except on Tuesdays, right? And Fridays. Thank you, everyone. Pleasure.